want to go to the cards?
You're the cards, man.
Hand over the cards.
That's not the cards. Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for week 3 of the what is now called the Rongotai radio broadcast.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
As usual, we're just going to be talking for about a half hour or so over a game of poker. And one moment. Yes, over a game of poker. We're going to be going off our normal schedule of things to talk about. And we have, yet again, another guest on the show. So, if everyone can go through and introduce themselves, my name is Hawani.
My name is Maidoro Kanabuto. Howdy doody.
I'm Ed. Just Ed. Hi, I'm Benny.
Judge of the Volunteer and Rider.
That is Mr. High.
From the that is Mr. High from the last episode who forgot to introduce himself.
It's pronounced
Hi.
Mr. High.
it's the second week on the show.
Everyone,
Welcome back.
matching bets.
Welcome back, sucker. Welcome back.
Everyone, place your bets. Cards are out.
Okay.
If you wish to play Eduardo, then you must match the bets. Current bet is 20. That's the bet by default.
Okay.
So 2 white and 1 red.
Just put it in front of you. Right. Any more bets? Does not seem like it. Let's play the first hand.
Okay. Okay, and
Yeah, I do.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we're recording this right now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you gonna be editing these, like cutting stuff out and all?
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This
I was
is
just gonna ask: is there any rules of what am I allowed to say or not?
Good
Since,
question.
like,
Just
No N-word, nothing
Just don't
about
say
Australia.
the N-word.
not any word. Yeah, that's
and that's it.
that's it. That's the only rule.
That's the only rule.
Probably.
That's easy.
Try to be as PG as possible.
No, I wouldn't say be as PG as
Don't be
possible.
PG.
G.
Just don't say
We're around M.
Just don't say the
We're
N-word.
definitely.
I'd say we're around M rating.
We do say fuck a lot and shit.
Fuck you.
Well, not the N word.
Man, fuck you.
I prefer not to say that.
And then we play.
Yeah.
And then we say.
Okay,
So
so-
one joke now.
The cards have been dealt, and we'll jump into the first section of our show, which is once again something I like to call story time. This is when we go around the table and you each choose a story. Traditionally, it's something that has made you angry or very happy this week, but it can really be any story at all. Do you have a story, Maidaro?
I do not want to go first. I got 2 stories actually, so we'll.
I mean, to
get
be
there.
fair, considering how big his stories are, I'd say he should go last.
Ryder must have a story, surely.
Anything happened this week?
What did happen this week, actually?
Or just any story. As
Oh,
long as it's not the crackhead at the funeral story.
As long as the cousins not marrying each other.
it's going to be a short story, actually. It's just that my sister kept pestering me about giving the $100 to the envelope.
What is the envelope?
So the envelope is when we give money away. So I had to give in $100 to make in the $500 value of what's it called? Giving money away to my cousin's 21st. And we only decided to give $500 because then we can just give 100 each.
Yeah.
So I was like,
That's a lot of money for a girl.
honestly, I was gonna lie and said, "Oh, I don't have the money right now."
Oh.
But I just ended up giving $100 anyway because my
Okay,
mom
check.
was like, "So when are you gonna
Check
give the
me
$100?" I was like, "Oh, I'll just
Right,
give it
yeah.
anyway."
Don't do anything with it.
Not another
Yeah,
fucking
it's,
21st.
like
I had to add it to my fucking docket of things I put down for expenses.
Are you betting, Ryder?
Nah.
Alright then, we shall go on to the, I believe it's called the turn, an 8 of hearts.
I see.
Eight of hearts.
So when's this cousin's 21st?
Oh, she's not having one.
Then why do you
This
have to
is my
give her
sister's
money?
logic. This is my sister's logic, okay? She goes, "Oh, since our cousin did this and gave her money, can we match it?"
So you've got to give her money even though she's not having a 21st.
Yeah, she just put as a going away present because she's not having one because she's going to Raro for her 21st.
Oh, fuck, of course she is.
Why does everyone go to Raro Town for their fucking like trip away.
Oh,
I want to go to Japan, but I'm saving up for that.
Yeah, that sounds so much better.
So if I do have a 21st, none of you guys are fucking speaking on the mic.
Islander just going back to the islands, you know.
Except for him, he can speak on the mic. He's your representative.
Oh, what about me?
You wouldn't even want to go up anyway.
Good point, yes. Like, give him be like, hi, and then leave.
We'll be speaking in front of like 50 to 100 islanders in one room. Because I ain't fucking inviting the whole family. Fuck that. I'm only inviting the people I like in the family.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd say to 100 islanders in a room.
Like, hey.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, but my name is Mark.
You can say whatever you want. I just have a few rules for you to keep out.
What's the rules, huh?
KFC.
Don't say the N word.
Oh no, I can bring that joke. That joke comes up every time.
The rules don't talk about any mountains that you've walked on recently.
Yes. No mountains. I don't mind island floating. You can say that shit. I don't care.
No Nazis.
Yeah. not that joke.
No,
Long story.
who's the most organised, who's smartest?
Oh no, you can say that. I don't care.
Smartest group in history that's not the British.
Those are the examples he came up with. Those are the examples he came up with, and I said you can say 2 of those. Anything else?
I'm calling. Or matching. Or fucking whatever.
Oh, he's raised you.
Eduardo raises by 30.
What's this whack ass shit, man?
Oh, I'll take it up.
Oh, you have to put on.
Nah, you
just fucking have it there.
That looks fancy.
It's like fucking green. I can take my blue.
Oh yeah, I guess that's just. How
That's
much is that?
50.
50.
Yeah, so you can just put down blue.
That's 50. You can just put down a blue.
That's my blue.
That's right.
What?
Man,
They're like
fuck you.
adding context that I'm not getting it.
Okay.
Anybody else heard story time?
Well, my daughter has a few apparently.
We have 7 minutes on the clock.
I got my learner's license. Let's go, baby. Let's go,
Long time. Big man.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
And now for the shit part. Actually, before we get to the
Now
shit
you're
part.
allowed to learn.
Oh, I'm allowed to learn.
Like
Yes.
learn about his license.
It's been fucking hard to learn in the first place. No one helped me, but that's okay. You know, I did it myself, and that's good.
I can teach you.
After I got my learner's license, I went out to camp. I'm like, you know what? I'll buy an alarm clock. I'll buy a phone holder. That's pretty cool. You know, that's my reward right there. You know what? I'll buy a banana milkshake right there. Boom.
Yo, high class.
While he's speaking, we reveal the river, a queen of diamonds.
A queen
of
diamonds.
Now continue, Mark.
Now the shit part was that fucking 21st was fucking appalling. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I went to my cousin's 21st in Christchurch, right? And the day the 21st was just a bunch of fucking waiting. I had food poisoning from the day before.
Why don't you tell the folks at home that are tuning in for the first time why you were mad you had to go to the 21st?
I didn't want to go. And by going there, it just confirmed, it just like reassured what was going to happen. Like, I knew what was going to happen. It's just going to be her drinking with her friends while I just hang around. I don't drink, by the way. I don't know if you...
And how much money did this valuable experience cost?
$200.
Bro.
$200 to be fucking harassed and ignored. That's great. Cool.
Plus the sweater and the flag.
Raised by 10.
Well, the sweater and the shirt was kind of just an excuse to buy something.
Oh, that's fair.
Right as raised by 10.
The flags, however, I didn't even end up giving her the flags.
Okay, raised by 10.
Flag.
Oh, match.
Folding.
Yeah, I bought Māori flag and New Zealand flag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but it's not because I wanted to. But
It was just like a nice.
Oh, I did it because he felt like it.
my dad told me to, just like he told me to go to Christchurch. That's great.
You see, you have food poisoning.
Yeah, I got food poisoning.
May I ask?
Not from the 21st, but from something I ate in my auntie's cupboard.
May I ask? What do you have?
What'd you eat?
KFC.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds about alright.
I fucking pulled out the KFC and one of my cousins was like, well. What are you eating over there?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it. And then I woke up with back pain, and then it was waiting. I got there. It was even more waiting because she was late to her own 21st.
How are you late to your own fucking event?
I gave the most half-assed fucking speech and then waited some more for the fucking speeches are irrelevant. Half of the family didn't even show up, which was insulting. It was just my dad, my brother, my sister, my uncle, and a couple cousins, which are my sister's age, so I didn't talk to them. And yeah, good to know everyone was having a good time.
Yeah.
So you.
They were just drinking, and I was just
Well-
fucking waiting some more.
Well, maybe that's why you weren't having a good time, because you should have been drinking.
Oh, but I don't.
Which
drink.
reminds me, we're gonna try to get you drunk in the next week or so.
See, there's a difference. Is that I don't want to fucking talk to half of her friends. I don't know them. I don't want to know them.
You can't try to get with
The
them.
difference is if I don't.
They're all brown, motherfucker. Why would I try and get with? Okay.
Nah, yeah.
The difference.
I can see the problem.
Whoa, aren't we forgetting about a certain someone?
Right?
No.
You?
No.
With him?
Ed?
Me?
No. You've been rejected by how many girls?
Oh,
There's a different.
What
There's a
color?
different.
What color was the last one?
Light brown.
Oh,
All those other motherfuckers were black. You're black, and then I have no interest in any of those people.
Dude,
you know,
dude, you had KFC. Like, you're like blacker than them, probably.
One piece, man. I had one
piece of
slightly expired, one slightly expired piece of chicken, and yeah, cool. That was great. They were all like,
I'm matching.
While we're at it,
bitches.
everyone who has matched the bet, everyone who's matched the bet or not folded,
Oh.
the bet's been raised by 10.
Oh, wait, what? Who?
just a white rider.
it's put it raised ages ago.
Speaking of Reddit, they're all rider size.
I have folded.
when it's
Everyone else, reveal your cards.
no.
'Cause I
Two of them were alright.
Got a pair of queens.
pair of queens,
Oh,
pair of
straight.
tens.
I got nothing.
I got a straight.
Marudo also has a straight. He has a 9. But he has a king. Marudo wins.
Yeah, you got higher.
Marudo wins.
That's my fucking.
Marudo wins with the kicker.
That's
I
my.
thought you had a low straight.
That's why. No, that's what happens when you have a sob story. That's.
Some story.
Yeah.
Now, when you have a stop story, you win at poker.
I felt like shit. It was so.
You were
ass.
DMing me while you were in Christchurch, being like, "Fuck, this is so
It
fucking
was
boring."
straight fucking retarded.
Fair enough.
No, they had an after party at my auntie's house. It was just more drinking with her friends.
I was talking with my friends Siri and Caden while you were in Christchurch, and they were like, "Fuck, that sounds like fucking depressing." No wonder you're being so pessimistic.
Oh yeah, there's the thing is that I wanted to talk to my cousin and she got cut off by her friends. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't want to fucking talk to you anyway.
Bro,
That's great. I made an attempt to reach out and you just cut me off.
made an attempt and said, "Fuck off."
Oh.
Is it one of those situations where you're talking to someone, and then some people come over and start talking to them?
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time." To her other friend, I'm like, "Okay,
Man, fuck that.
fucking good."
Also,
good. $200 just spent right there. That's
You know,
great.
I think I might use my story time on this. This hasn't happened during this week. I was saving something else for this week, but you know what? You just reminded me. I'm going to tell the fucking the entire reason why I got fucking pissed off. This was a fucking year ago, but this is the reason why I haven't been to like any other family gatherings for a while. Is because fucking whenever I went to Napier, like for like a big Christmas gathering, we're all having a big Christmas lunch with all my mum's side of the family. Fucking all my cousins were there. No one wanted to fucking talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, which is funny because I have family ranges from like all fucking ages. I had at least like 2 cousins who were around the same age as me. Neither of them talked to me, and I didn't like it there because no one wanted to fucking talk to me. I told my mum and my sister, like, oh, I didn't want to be there because I had indigestion. Because I did have indigestion because the fucking food that we gave me gave fucking severe heartburn. But that's not even the worst bit. The worst bit was the fact that no one wanted to fucking talk to me. The only people who talked to me were like 3 of my uncles and my granddad. Rest in peace, granddad, because he passed away this year.
Who's going to talk to you now?
Probably my other uncles who actually want to talk to me. Which, like, I actually enjoy talking with them because, like, we're the only guys in the fucking place. It's like all the guys like go over to one side, we all talk together, and there's like everyone else who's like most of the rest of the family is girls, so it's like, oh, we're just sort of stuck in our own corner.
Yeah, exactly. Like when I was at the 21st, none of my cousins showed up. Like none of them. Just it was the little small 3, maybe 2 cousins that are my sister's age. I'm not fucking talking to them. So I was quite literally just there by myself while the cousin of my age was having her 21st with her friends. So that was great. Good to know I was needed there.
Yay, great time. It's like,
You know, when I went to work,
for no reason.
yeah, when I went to work, my boss was like, he's Polynesian as well. He was like, well, at least you were there to support. And I was like, we're really fucking digging low for that one, aren't we? Oh, I'm so glad. Yay. Oh, yay. $2,200 to get ignored.
I've folded everyone.
Wow.
The fucking best part about that trip, this is my final part. The best part about that trip was The flight ride. It was so nice outside. It was above the clouds. It was
We
really
had
nice.
an hour of peace and quiet.
Yeah, because I wasn't there with my brother or my dad, but yeah, it was really nice.
Oh, that's good. What did the flight attendants look like?
Oh, they were really nice.
Brown?
Really nice old white ladies.
Oh, old
Oh.
white ladies.
Yeah.
That's a difference.
They probably put all the old ladies on like the domestic flights,
It's nice. It's nice.
so they don't have to go as far.
They gave me a
Never
limit.
seen
But if
brown
you were on an
flight attendants.
international flight, those flight attendants look quite nice.
They made the flight worth the while.
All right,
wrong there.
everyone,
Happy the drink, man.
everyone matching the big blind. Eduardo, you're matching the big blind.
Yeah, I'm not raising.
Or are you folding?
Folding.
You're folding? Okay, I'll take a card.
But yeah, yeah, those are my two stories. I'm glad I got that out.
All right, Eduardo, do you have any stories of any kind?
Okay, why don't you know more about your story? About your
Sure.
family. How big is your family?
It depends on the side of the family. One side, both sides are rather large, but for different reasons.
So they were just
Rather large. Not in terms of the actual people. I mean, as in how many of them there are. While we're talking, I shall raise the flop, a jack of hearts, an ace of diamonds, and a six of spades. Anyway, the family's rather large, but it was on my mum's side. So on my mum's side of the family,
Because your mum's got two sides, right?
uh,
Her left side and her right side.
fuck off.
Honestly, generally speaking, I think the left side's always bigger than the right, is it not?
Your sides are the same.
Shut up!
Your sides are both big.
Continue.
But sides are shrinking.
Yeah,
What do you mean the left side is bigger than the right side? Were you talking about families?
You talking about people like
I'm
lopsided?
talking about.
Because families
Oh, no,
don't have
families
left
don't
sides
have
and right
families.
sides.
yeah.
They
have Wait, mom's what?
side and dad's
I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
you were talking about a breast. were you?
Yeah.
Fuck off, Ryder. Ryder, you think I fucking pay attention to that shit? Fuck off.
How do you know the left side's bigger than the right side?
I've actually seen a
Fear Agnito. His ex-girlfriend was named Agnita.
Agneta.
No,
Yes, so
cut that
we
part
always
out,
go
cut that
Fear
part.
Agnito.
Because the fucking Marvel rivals Magneto online is just Magneto.
Bro, she's got to watch this, you know. She follows the thing.
I don't give a fuck if she follows the thing. I don't
It's
give
not
a
even
shit.
insulting. We're just saying.
We're just saying her name to like.
Wani Madara, are you raising, checking, are you with your bets?
Match. I mean,
Check.
Cool.
check.
Checking, whatever.
Alright, then we shall see the turn. The turn is a two of diamonds.
I like how you just got cut off by the left side's big one.
Yeah, but yeah. I got, I
continue.
got completely cut off by Ryder saying something fucking stupid.
Again.
Again.
Sorry.
No, you're correct.
Don't worry.
However.
It's a common thing.
With the sides of my family, with my mum's side, so my mum's got, I believe, 3 siblings. One younger brother, I believe she's the youngest sister, and then 2 older sisters. And one of them, I'm fine with all of them as being both my uncles and aunts. It's just they barely talk to me, and sometimes when a couple of them do talk to me, they talk to me very condescendingly, and I don't.
Oh fuck.
I don't like it very much. Like they sort of stopped in recent years, but at the same time, it still feels a bit annoying.
How do you talk to someone condescending?
How you're smart, ain't you?
You don't.
They make fun of my interests because they know that I like video games and whatever. So it's like whenever
worst.
No, it's even worse because whenever I go over to one of my specific auntie's houses, like whenever we go up to Naples, whenever we go to her house to stay there, what ends up happening is because my uncle, my uncle who's married into the family, he has an Xbox One and Xbox 360. I like playing on them because they have a bunch of really older games on them, and whenever it's like. Whenever I go up to my uncle, I was like, "Oh, can I play on the Xbox?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead." My auntie's like, "Oh, look, he's going back to the Xbox cave." It's like, "Fuck off! Jesus Christ! Are you trying to make me hate you or something?"
I don't think they like you at all.
Oh yeah, that's a one-way ticket to
No, they like me, but it's
great
like
relationship.
it feels very condescending, and I wish they'd fucking stop it.
I mean,
because like my mum and my sister also do it, but I've gotten used to them because they're part of my closer family. So it's like,
Yeah.
Also, they they're in your immediate family. They're allowed to say stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they're allowed to say stuff like that.
It's also like they
This is
care
how
for
I would
you.
deal with it. Just find something out about them and mock him harder.
That's
Well,
it.
no, because it's my auntie and because I don't want to be a dick.
Oh, yeah, true.
It stops at Ben.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I don't want to make fun of my family. And anyway, we're out at the river.
I'm like the fucking Samoan.
While we're out at the river is an ace of hearts.
Whoever's a forever kind lucky bastard.
What you're saying, Horny?
This was a while ago. This was at Christmas, but it's not too similar. But I was having Christmas lunch at my auntie Fiona's house, and Martin and Tom are their sons.
Yeah.
And Martin was trying to remember, you know Matthew Hurst, right?
Yeah,
Well, he was trying to remember Matthew Hurst's name,
Yeah.
and he just kept being like, "Oh, remember that kid? He was like blonde, kind of special." And then I was like, "It doesn't ring a bell." And he's like, "Oh, I think you would have been friends with him." And then my auntie Fee was like, "That's not a very nice thing to say. He's saying you look like you'd be friends with a special person." And then I was like, "Oh, I know you're talking about Matthew Hurst. Yeah, I was friends with that guy."
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with him. He was just a bit strange, that's it.
He just had autism. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
How high can it be?
Anyway, you boys doing any sort of raise?
No.
No,
Alright, then reveal your secrets.
Reveal your secrets.
I got nothing.
They're doing the snapping.
Yeah, none of you guys have anything.
Both of you guys don't really have anything. I'd say Matador wins off high card.
Yeah.
Yay. You won again.
How's this guy winning off the highest
just
couple
like
of
last
cards?
time.
You know, I didn't want to say anything last time. It's because I felt bad because no one was winning apart from
It's because I'm not gonna lie. I can't really say you were playing dirty, but that's how poker works.
If it's playing dirty, then it'd be cheating. But like poker's mostly about luck, so it's different.
Yeah.
I was really just raising when I
Stop
had
being happy.
I feel like when someone like goes pretty much all in every round, I'm like, can you fucking stop doing that now, please?
All in.
I just had really good hands. Like
It does get fucking annoying when that happens, though.
Yeah, it's like, can you just stop going all in every round? Like,
Yeah, I'm scared this game
So
might
who
break
is
our
sponsored by
friendship.
It
today?
won't break our friendship.
oh yeah.
I mean, we're not using real
I'm gonna
wine.
think of if
so-
I have any stories.
What's that? Little blind.
You are wearing
Means
glasses.
you
These
pay.
are fake glasses.
It means you
I
have.
could talk about
That means you
that.
have to be 10 regardless.
Okay,
It's for an intermediate bit.
I'll tell the story only, but when I say it's something that made me angry this week, it was literally just this morning. I've already told it, but I'll tell it again so the folks at home can hear. But essentially, I've got a family member that lives here that I don't really like too much. Anyway, he's been gone for a few months, and I came into the living room last night, and the back door was open, and I had the very faint smell of cigarettes. And this family member always smells like cigarettes, so I'm like, after like 3-4 months, I'm like, oh, nah, he's not back. He can't be back. He's not back.
The fake clue.
He's not back. And then, so I went, oh yeah, also, I was sitting here, someone walked in, I can like see the bathroom, and someone walked in last night and used the sink, but never turned on the bathroom light, and I'm like, the fuck would you use the sink without turning on the bathroom light? So I went to bed, and when I woke up, it just reeked of cigarettes. Like the entire house reeked of tobacco, and I was like, oh dear, oh dear. And then I saw his dog outside, and I was like, he's back.
The three major signs came to place.
He's back. He's back. Anyway,
The house reeked of tobacco. Could that be a good segue into our sponsor segment?
it could be a good segue into our sponsor segment. Once again, we are sponsored by Havana Cigars. And we've got the sponsorship right here, so we shall play the advert without any coughing this time because our host, Simi Dunlop, is at a wedding this week.
Hold on. There you go.
Okay.
He's getting married to a nice lady.
Word from our sponsor. Havana Cigars, the world's first-class cigar. Distributed worldwide, in business for 130 years at the most reasonable prices imaginable. The likes of Winston Churchill, George Washington, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Thomas Jefferson have smoked our cigars. You'll go quacky for our tobacco. sourced from the deepest forest in South America. You'll love Havana cigars. First class in relaxation and comfort. You'll go quacky for our tobacco.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to
always makes it a segue.
be sure to invest if you want to smoke. I'm not saying smoking is a good habit, but if a lot of people do it, and if you want to smoke, we are sponsored by the very good Havana cigars, who have been long established in the tobacco industry and can be found at any place that sells tobacco products. Your local supermarkets, most likely your dairies, and of course your 18 plus stores. So there we are, Havana cigars. Okay. Next on the list is our joke and stand-up section. So I'll go first. I've got a joke. I've already told Ben Lang this joke. Essentially, all you need to know is this fellow gets arrested, tried, and gets sent to prison. Now he gets to the jail. He gets to prison. He meets his cellmate, who's a large, sort of buff.
A big, large man.
A big, large, buff man.
Big man.
Big man.
I don't have to say what the race is. It can be any race. But he's a large, big, buff man, and we know what happens in prison, right? we know what. As the old saying goes, don't drop the soap. But more so, what people don't realize is it doesn't just happen in the shower. I mean, you're sleeping in the same room as someone else.
It could happen anywhere.
It could happen anywhere.
The courtyard.
And this man is pretty big. So resistance is futile. So he says to this chap gets approached by the large man and says, "Look, we're going to do this one way or another. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. And it's up to you." So the guy says, "Oh,
Might as well get it over with.
I don't really want to, but I can't really fend you off. I mean, you're pretty big." And he says, "Look, how about this? I'll give you a choice. We can do it with spit, or we can do it without spit." He says, "Oh, I suppose if I have to do it, I should. I suppose if I have to, I'll choose with spit." So the large man says, "Hey, Spit, get in here. He wants you in here as well." That was not what I was expecting. So he had a threesome.
Oh, damn.
That's not funny at all, but that's funny.
That's fucked up, man.
Hey, get in here, Spit.
Hey, get in here. Hey, Spit, you can join in. Come on. He wants you in here.
That's so fucked up.
That was my joke.
I don't have a joke like that.
Oh, alright.
I searched up jokes last night. Most of them are so fucking stupid.
Some of the ones that I saw this
Should do rape joke.
Oh, I've only prepared two.
Like, most of them are really fucking
You
stupid.
said you had a joke, writer?
Yes, I was doom scrolling on.
Did you just
I was doom scrolling on YouTube Reels, and I came across this fact. It says whenever you encounter a black ginger, you always call them black.
Yeah.
Why?
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 Because if you rearrange the first four letters of the word ginger, what do you get?
Oh my god. Bro.
He didn't break the rules. He didn't.
Is he on the roll?
You didn't say the word.
I was because I was like thinking. I was on the way here. I was thinking to myself, "Let this chick go over their heads."
No.
The dyslexic Klansman be like, "I hate gingers."
And just lexicon walks into
Dyslexic clan. I hate gingers. What are you talking about? We're not here to hate on gingers.
I can't understand why you hate gingers, man.
What are you talking about? We don't hate gingers. We hate.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
a dyslexic man walks into a bra.
Oh, this is my second one.
Okay.
So I was at my cousin's birthday dinner. He was turning 8.
This is just gonna be another story, right?
Kind of. Fast forward a bit, we're talking about whose birthday's up next. And then at the end, the auntie reveals that my uncle's birthday is on the 21st of September. All I do next is I instantly go, da-da-da,
You're gonna ruin that song for me, man.
Okay, that's fair.
yeah, I know, that one was gonna flop, by the way, so.
I mean, it would have been funny, like, watching it happen.
Yeah. It would be funny if we were there. This
No,
is-
he was cracking up in the corner while I was singing it to myself. No one got the joke but him.
It's pretty hard not to get. I mean, he said September, so he starts singing the song September.
21st of September. But yeah.
Okay, good jokes, Rider Star. Good jokes. Who else has a joke?
I didn't think of any because I was too busy thinking about other things, like not jokes.
Fun. I got a second joke.
He has a second joke.
Now, this joke, funnily enough, takes place on a radio show. So the host of the radio show rides a motorcycle to work, and before he starts the show, he looks out the window and notices that the motorbike is being stolen. So he says on the radio show, "Look here, I've noticed my bike's been stolen, and if I don't have it back, if anyone out there hasn't returned it in the next hour, I'm gonna do the same thing my father did." So and then, the show ends, the two fellows turn up with the motorcycle, and they said, "Look, we don't want any trouble, here's your motorcycle back." So, but they said, "Just out of curiosity, what did your father do?" And so the radio show host says, "Oh, he walked home."
That's so fucking stupid.
That's so dumb.
I mean, he's got a point. He did walk home.
He walked home.
Fair enough.
Okay, that was my joke.
Can't do much else, can you?
Oh, I've got one more, but I've already explained it to my little.
Okay, tell the joke.
Well, just tell the joke. We have
Go on then. We got time.
So, my dad was picking me and my sister up from school. And this is around when I was year 7 and 8. She was in college, and after practice, picking me up from school. My sister was already in the car. As we were leaving, me and my sister started to sing the song. I want you to play with my dingling. But we were singing it quietly until me and my sister started yelling, I want to see you tonight. Next thing you know, my dad stops the car. He goes, the fuck did you just say? And then we just went quiet.
Well,
Gave us a whole ass lecture.
about the Ding-a-Ling song.
Both songs.
Wait, I didn't catch what the second song was.
I want to see you tonight.
I wanted to see you
I
tonight.
want you to know. Sausage.
Sausage.
Explain what that means.
Sausage.
We're all adults.
Yeah, explain to the folks at home what Sassy tonight is.
Well, in the terms of the song, it was a sex song.
Clearly.
Alright.
And how old were
And
you?
then it was like year 8, so I would have been like 11.
Still at intermediate?
And so we were
And
singing
you're singing it with who?
my sister, because we heard the song and we started laughing and singing it.
Well,
And I was
it's-
playing it in the car with my dad's phone.
Like it or not, he's made progress, because before he was singing sex songs with his sister, and now he's only dating his cousin.
No.
That's progress in my opinion.
It is progress.
Is there any sex involved?
Anyways,
No, Ryder's last girlfriend was his cousin.
unknowingly.
He just didn't know.
He did not know.
That's honestly fair enough.
Not common.
I mean, look, if your family's that big, I'd imagine you don't have time to memorize every single member of your family.
That's
Well, I
good
do
point.
You
not-
probably don't
I do
even
not.
meet every single member of your family.
I do not.
I mean, the left side is bigger than her.
Anyways,
Especially on the left
moving
side.
on. We're on the way home. My sister starts to quietly sing the same songs we were told not to sing. And then my dad stops the car and he goes, Ryder, what were you singing?
Oh my god.
I was like, whoa, where did this come from?
Whoa.
She was singing it,
Come
not
on.
me.
He's trying to say you sound like your sister.
I guess he was 11, so
God,
Yeah, I
man,
was
you're
alright,
a woman?
voice wouldn't have...
I didn't get
That's
to
not
college
cool.
till I was 12.
That's a woman?
Yeah, I was 12
That's
when I first started.
Alright.
Alright.
Hey, well, this trauma.
Which one we actually continue playing the poker game?
Oh,
Yeah.
Place a
forgot
little
what I
bit.
had.
You never place the...
Okay.
Oh, you place a little blind. Are you matching the blind? Well, because...
Oh, what's already there?
Well, Hawani has raised the bet to 40, it seems.
Just add another
another
green.
40.
You add a green, it'll be the same.
I always forget. 30?
That's 20.
20. But yeah.
So you're raising it by 40?
You just need.
Oh, wait.
You just need.
Oh, the two.
Just one more.
You can just do a green.
That's
A green.
green is 30, right?
Yeah, and take away the.
Yeah, what the hell does that mean? Look, am I supposed to have
Oh,
that?
yeah, no, I know.
That keep that there. It basically just means that you have to play
A
this
white.
one because there needs to be some pot for someone to win.
Right, okay.
And it rotates. So.
Anyway, here comes the flop: a 3 of clubs, a queen of hearts, and a 2 of hearts.
You say.
Yes, I do say that. What happens to be the next segment if we are done with the
The
jury?
next segment is the guest of the week. Now, the last 2 guests of the week were from the Harry Potter universe.
Yes.
Wait. What was I know Voldemort was here. Who
Yeah.
else?
Dobby. Dobby.
Dobby.
He's back.
Oh, Dobby, where'd you come from?
Stop. He's back. I thought we kicked that fucker out. He's so fucking annoying.
That was just my impression of Dobby. Now, if you watch the last installment of this radio broadcast, you'll come to know that Dobby is a little bit racist towards Māori people, Samoan people, and interestingly enough,
Annoying.
other house elves as well.
Yeah, creature.
He says he I believe he said he viewed them as lesser beings.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yes, he did.
I believe there's an enslavement.
Rather controversial.
them as lesser beings.
Rather controversial opinions, but he's just here to speak his mind.
but
We do
hey.
not endorse his thoughts.
He's making the most of his freedom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Making the most of his freedom.
Freedom, baby.
Okay, but no, this week we do not have a guest from the Harry Potter universe. Interestingly enough, our guest is one of our old schoolmates, Mr. Eduardo Ibara.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
He's the guest of the week. Now, we don't expect Mr. Eduardo to improvise or anything. We'll just ask, I'll just ask a few questions.
Uh-oh.
So,
Yes.
okay, I guess we'll start off with school. So what are your do you view going back to school this year as an inconvenience, or do you not mind it that much?
Well, it's more of a, a second chance that I got thanks to certain people.
A second lease in life.
The host. Damn.
Maybe.
The
maybe
host,
not.
Mr. Ernest Coward. Oh, how many do you I guess you didn't know anyone in the class before you did it.
I know Wedamo.
Oh, Whittam was in that class?
You remember Wedamo, right?
I remember
The guy with
Whittam.
the glasses.
Yeah, your
Before,
Valentine's date.
Valentine's Day, yeah. No homo. by the way.
He's not a homosexual.
He's not a homosexual.
He just went to watch a movie with Whittam
Yeah.
a couple of Valentines ago.
And I bought him flowers.
When you say wouldn't be, I was thinking of a different one.
I know you were. Fair enough.
By the way, Goodman Ryder has raised the bet by 40.
By 40.
Huh? No, I don't. I matched it.
No, that's his.
Oh, well, why is it over there
Why
then?
is mine over there?
Why'd you move it?
I didn't.
I get what I call, by the way.
Oh, okay. Nice checks.
So, what inspired you to go to Massey University?
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
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 Speaking of money,
That's
it
why.
seems that everyone's matched the bet. We shall bring out the turn, a king of diamonds.
Wait, did someone raise the bid?
No.
No, it's just saying what it is. I check.
But yeah, what, do you enjoy it at Massey without me and Horny? Huh?
Without you can. I mean, it's just like what 2 classes, so 2 days weekly.
See, that's fair enough.
2 classes a week.
You can live with that.
One of them is a lecture, so I just have to sit there
You
or
have,
not go at all.
you have
Yeah.
lectures for... I thought you just had to do the modules, or do you still have to go to a lecture?
Oh, the lecture is because of because I also fail. Is it audio class? Audio production, whatever.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's funny you should say that. Our intro and our sponsor segment is from that.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No, what do you mean? Our sponsor segment is completely
I mean-
made in house.
It's from the audio class, but from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Not from last year.
Long established.
Well,
Havana Cigar.
Yeah.
HAV.
But yeah.
yeah, I already paid for the what I owe to Massey, only for this year. I haven't paid my huge ass bet from the other years.
Yeah, neither have I.
Maybe you should start gambling.
Oh, I've got a
You're
question.
fine.
That's the question. How do you fall into a life of gambling?
Before
I prefer not to question
before
that
you
stuff.
ask me that, do I have to call my lawyer?
No,
No.
That's
you will not have to. You work at a gas station, correct?
Yes, I do.
I assume a few interesting people go through the gas station.
Yes.
Do you have any examples?
Well, I know. Well, look, I know you only. We have one rule, right? Which
Yes.
is yeah.
No inwards.
So I'm just gonna go here without filter. I don't care who hears these or.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
But-
this is a safe space.
And our last one got like 11 views.
We make
so-
coffee. We make like a shit ton of coffee.
That's
That's why
actually more
we.
than I expected.
That's what we sell the most. It's a gas station, but it's mostly what Starbucks too. If you ask me.
Oh yeah, because you have to make all
What
that
is
shit.
The gas station.
BP.
Yeah.
Is it the Mana one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And holy shit, the amount of people that like to leave on coffee. It goes to the point where I can predict what people can order depending on their gender or race. And you know, if he's like an old white guy, it's gonna be just a flat white or a mocha.
I can attest.
If he's
my
an Indian,
grandpa-
That sounds about right.
I love them.
if he's like an Indian guy, it has to be something with chocolate in it. If you're a mocha or just a hot chocolate, extra hot.
What about
Maybe I really.
what about
maybe I
the
really
Also, women love cold coffee for some reason. I don't know why. I don't want
They
to put
do,
ice on
don't
my
they?
coffee.
Yeah, I
Either that or what's the name of that?
I've noticed there's a pretty similar trend at Vic. Anytime I go to Louis to get some kind of enjoyable beverage, everyone seems to order iced coffee.
Yeah. Wait, mostly woman or just woman?
Generally, woman.
There you go. I haven't seen any single guy order a... Oh, does it count if he's a trans guy? Not really.
it depends.
So that's
Male to
that's
woman.
into a large discussion that we don't need to get into.
No.
Not on this one.
Not in
Yeah.
this one. Maybe the next one.
Not yet. Maybe we'll start. Maybe we'll think about controversial topics segment on the show.
Perhaps that would be.
Save that for a Pride one.
That's only a couple months away.
Cut that out.
It's next month, and then the month after that's Pride Month.
I thought it was February.
It's June.
It's weird. Internationally, I think it's June, but for some reason we do it here in February, and then we also do it in June because everyone else is doing it in
I
June.
don't know
Well,
why.
there's just too many fucking months in my opinion.
That's too much. Too much.
Stick to one. Because Feb is always. Because I'm pretty sure in America, a lot of
just
Feb
gets
is.
overridden, you know.
Black History Month. I
Black
even
History
forgot
Month?
about Black History Month.
Oh, might
Not
be.
the blacks.
Maybe I'm not.
No, you're black.
Anyway, is anyone raising their
You're
bets?
blacker than me.
That we've all called for.
Okay.
See?
Wait, no, raised by.
I don't see any.
Melania raises by 20.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna fold.
Right.
I'm gonna fold you.
Eduardo.
All right.
Save my fucking chips. To be clear, we are 43 minutes into the potty.
That's alright.
Bloody hell!
The river
That's
is
good, though.
a jack of
Is there like a
hearts.
time limit for
Not really.
this sort of thing?
Not really.
Just more to edit.
If you want a rendition
More
of
work.
this old man.
It's fine. It doesn't really matter. It's not exactly a fucking schedule for me to turn this in.
Was there any more questions for me? Not really. Like,
So what do you do in your free time?
Yeah, that was my
Yeah.
question.
what I do in my free time?
Review movies?
I don't know. I have a very boring life.
Go to the cinema quite a lot.
I actually was thinking about going to see. I'm trying to force my sister to watch the Minecraft movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that,
Yeah, I know.
You should
I
say
know.
that.
Funny you should say that. We're going to see that later today.
I know.
Yeah.
I invited him, although he didn't give me a solid answer.
Oh.
It might be the right time to answer that. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Because
Damn it.
I don't know.
You're not going to see the Flint and Steel.
I've been awake since 6. And oh my god, like, I live in Plimerton. So let's say we go. What time is that? 6?
It's 6.
Yeah.
We'll finish like around 9.
And you're going to get home at like...
Catching the train at 9 from London.
That's
to
fair.
Plimerton, that fucking sucks. This is the worst.
That's
Yeah.
nah, that's fair.
That's very fair. Although I will say, Jack's coming, so he's going to be.
No.
He's going to be disappointed he missed you.
Man, I love Jack.
I love that guy.
I love that guy too.
He's on the board right now.
That's true. There's the Jack of Hearts.
I'm keeping my bet where it is, by the
He's
way.
only not a picture, but he's
Speaking
taking
on
the
the
picture.
topic of cinema,
Yeah.
I heard recently you went to go see the movie Tina. How was that?
Oh, Tina was good.
Have you watched
It made me cry
Which
3
one?
times.
Tina?
Tina.
Tina.
What? No.
He
It's
dragged the A.
Tina.
Yes.
Tina. What is the movie about?
It's about this Samoan woman that loses her daughter in the Christchurch earthquakes.
I call, by the way.
Yeah, it was based on
Oh,
a true
I
story.
heard about the Christchurch earthquakes. I
What's it
saw a
called?
documentary about it.
Reveal your cards.
It was
I just got a pair
it
of
was originally
Pair of
the
kings, pair of
director Mickey. He originally
Give me your fucking money.
They're gone.
He originally I could have won.
Do we get the strong
Oh,
version?
keep going. Keep talking.
Anyways, he originally wanted to base the story off the choir, but I'm guessing as much as he dug in, he found out that the teacher would have been the heart of the story. I think that's why it mostly based around the backstory of the teacher.
The teacher is the heart of the story.
Yeah.
So
That's why they named it after.
essentially, it's about this woman. Tina's not her actual name, but everyone calls it that. And then after her daughter dies, she fills the void in her life by taking on a school choir. So she teaches a school choir, private school, pretty much all of white kids, and they're like the school's pretty racist. Not like some of the students,
Yeah.
but mostly like
Not like us.
the vice principal and stuff.
It is a private school.
Yeah, so she has to deal with that, and then yeah, she. Well, I won't spoil what happens at the end.
So what?
But I thought it was really good.
Right.
First nice because we were at the big scene.
Little blind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's based around what the choir that performed at the big scene.
Wait, who's it? Are these men? Yeah.
I don't remember what school it was.
It was St. Francis, I think, in
Was it?
Christchurch. I think that's.
One
Yeah.
of those that was a private school. Sang one of,
It's not Rongotai. Boo!
Sang one of the
It's not
most popular
Rongotai
Samoan songs.
Oh, fuck you.
No, but it was pretty funny because one of the kids in the choir in the movie, I already told my dad about this, but he popped up on screen and he looked pretty puffy to me. So I was like, oh, who's that puff?
Puff.
Like gay.
Yeah.
He looked pretty puffy. So he popped up on screen and I was, oh no, first this guy walked into the actual cinema I was in and sat down. And I said, I was looking at him and I'm like, who's that puff? And then later in the movie, I saw a guy on the screen and I was like, oh, that's another puffy looking guy. Who's that puff? And then there was the scene where the guy on screen popped up and he was wearing like a Greek toga and like this little musical segment. And then all the girls around the guy in the cinema started like clapping, and I'm like, it's the same puff.
Oh wait, so he was in the movie?
Yeah,
as
he was
well?
he was in the movie, and he was sitting in the cinema. And I was like, it's the same puff.
This guy must really love the movie.
I guess so. Because like whenever he popped up on the screen, even for like the smallest bit, all his friends would start clapping, and I'd be like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he
the
must
same
have
guy.
been a background character.
They start clapping.
Probably, yeah.
He was part of the choir, which admittedly the choir's more like extras than actual like characters. There's like a few that you get like stories from. He was one of the ones that got more screen time, but not one of the ones with like an actual like arc and storyline.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know, when you went to see this movie, was this like the premiere of the movie, like a private screening, or?
It wasn't a private screening. I don't think it was the premiere or like on opening night. He was just there.
They were just.
I
showed
assume
up.
I assume he would have seen the like premiere with.
Based on
like,
what it sounds
the
like,
rest of the-
based on what it sounds like, it just sounds like he just wanted to go to see it with his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he probably just went to show his friends the movie.
Maybe he was there every day. You never know.
Yeah, maybe he was.
Maybe he's in there jacking off.
Although I saw the
They
movie
start clapping.
twice.
It must be a really good movie because I've been wanting to see it.
There's someone clapping even though everyone else has stopped clapping.
Which
Why are you guys clapping? The movie hasn't finished.
brings me to another point.
People start.
Oh, I forgot what the point was.
Oh, it seems so forgotten.
What did you just say?
Huh?
Point.
That I really wanted to watch the movie.
Oh yeah, you want to watch the movie? Then I thought I saw
Movies.
it twice. It must be a
Movies.
really good movie because you saw it twice.
He's retracing his steps.
We're talking about Moana.
No, don't talk about Moana.
Don't talk about Moana.
Oh yeah, that was my point. Apparently, it's made its way to number 6 New Zealand film of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What's
It's,
And I'm thinking, does that include the Lord of the Rings?
The Lord of the Rings.
Like,
yeah.
would the Lord of the Rings be 1, 2, 2, and 3? Or is The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit just two separate entries, including both
Or
trilogies?
as friend, that would be interesting to look
I would
at.
imagine that it is separate entries for.
Yeah.
If you're listening, and if you're listening, you should look this up so that you can then put it in the comments.
Yeah,
and stuff.
let us
Yeah,
know.
to the folks back home, search it up.
I can look it up now if you
Send
want.
us
Alright, we
a
can get right into it.
send us a post-it
But yeah,
mail.
because I was thinking, if it's like Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3, I'm sure it did better than this film.
Yes.
It most definitely did better than this film. Probably also the Hobbit trilogy as well.
You can't go anywhere in the film industry in New Zealand without hearing someone who worked on The Lord of the Rings
Yeah.
or The Hobbit.
Yeah.
So
So
annoying.
if they included all, let's assume they include all three of the Lord of the Rings films. So let's just, for argument's sake, they're number 1, 2, and 3 at the top of the New Zealand
Yeah, that's what the
best New
three
Zealand
taken.
films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Hobbit trilogy did better than this as well. So we can say that there's 3, 4, 5, and then we get to 6, which is Tana. I doubt that did better than any of those. So, and also I doubt it's done better than films like Boy and Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
those
gonna say,
are
those are
absolutely
gangster.
iconic.
But those
yeah.
are
So-
goated films.
So therefore, I think it must be Lord of the Rings, just one of them.
Oh,
Hobbit, just one of them.
Yeah.
Then Boy. Then something like Hunt for the Wilder People.
What about
And
what
then
we do
one
in the
more.
shadows? Is that
Oh yeah, what we do in the?
No,
Oh, that's a TV show.
That's a TV show.
There's a movie.
Is the film shot in New Zealand? I thought it was with different people.
Yeah, I thought
It's
that,
been
I'm
like
pretty sure the
21
movie.
times.
okay.
Oh.
I got the top 10 movies here. First one is Goodbye Pork Pie. I
Yeah,
haven't
that
seen
makes
it.
sense.
Second coming up is Boy.
Oh yeah.
Boy.
Okay.
Third is this is a good movie. Once We're Warriors.
Yeah.
Ooh,
okay.
Fourth, also a good movie. Whale Rider.
I've seen the.
Fifth is Smash Palace. Six is Utsu.
Oh, so maybe it's not been placed yet.
Nah,
'cause it's-
might be
no,
different
here
list.
I found it. 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 11 from the 10.
Oh, 11th. I
Yeah.
thought it was. I heard somewhere it was 6, but I guess it's 11.
No, it's 6 in grossing numbers.
It might make sense if
Oh.
Lord of the Rings isn't on here because Lord of the Rings isn't a New Zealand film. It's I'm pretty sure it's a US film, but we just happen to have all of the film stuff happen in New Zealand.
Yeah, it was just filmed
it's
in New Zealand by
it's a
a
New Zealand director,
director.
filmed in New Zealand.
Everything about the film,
everything-
everything's about
white.
the film in New Zealand except for fucking
The studio that produced it.
the studios in America.
Oh, right, okay.
Too white.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
So they get all the credit, even though everything happened here.
Yeah.
What a fucking joke.
Which is ironic because we still get all the credit.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Damn.
Wait, so no going for the whiter people on there?
like what's it called? It was said to be one of the highest grossing numbers of in NZ.
Hunt for the Wilder People.
Nah, Tina, that was as a debut.
I mean, fair enough. It just came out like not long ago.
Yeah,
Those-
and the
those other films have been
trailer,
out.
and the trailer that they based that they put it on was amazing. I love that.
I don't know.
trailer.
I've been
You should
avoiding
watch the
watching
movie
trailers.
Yeah, I know. I want to watch the movie.
It's
so
not in
bad.
theaters anymore, though, is it?
Nah, it's still in theaters.
Is it?
Yeah, they have a showing.
Yeah, I'm
today.
pretty sure it's also showing today along with the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, it's at like
After the
6.
Minecraft?
No, it's showing at the same time
Yeah.
as the Minecraft movie.
It's at like 6:10 the showing.
Too bad I'll be watching Jack Black going, this is a crafting table.
Going.
I am steel.
And steel chicken jockey. I am Steve.
I love
I am placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft.
Do you think Jack Black puts Tenacious D's in every of his movie?
I know that's like his nickname, but I don't actually know the thing behind Tenacious D.
Tenacious
band.
Tenacious D. I'm pretty sure that Jack Black plays a different character in Tenacious D, so that's something completely different.
Even though he
Because isn't
acts
that
the
his
same.
band, eh?
He acts the same, but it's a different character
be.
because
Yeah.
it's a band character.
Right.
Because they do that stuff in bands.
Apparently, Jack Black's real name is actually Jack Black. I did not know. I thought it was a stage name.
What?
Do you know how
But
long
he's not even black.
Fuck.
No,
what
because
do you have to say?
apparently
Oh,
it goes
wait.
back to like blacksmiths and that.
Harry
Right.
White and
I
He
was-
explained it on the.
I was going to say, what do you have to
interview.
say about Harry White? But he is white.
he's white.
Yeah.
What about Masariki Black?
And he's black. But then there's Jack Black, who's white.
And then there's also Jack White.
But apparently, Jack is also his middle name. So,
Jack.
Wait, so what's?
so his middle name is Jack, but he goes.
Oh, he'll have a different first
Yeah.
name, and then it'll be something Jack
Did you know
Black.
how sometimes you go by your middle name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his first name was like Anthony or something like that.
Anthony Jack Black.
Anthony J. Black.
I can't remember. It started
All
something.
right.
Fair enough.
I'll search it up right now.
What happens to our next segment while he's searching that up?
Well, we're not doing a quiet segment, so it's just his closing remarks.
True.
Shall we? We're coming up on an hour and 5 minutes. Shall we just finish the show?
We shall check out what Jack Black's original name apparently should be.
I remember the line.
Okay.
When I see a blade, I'll show you.
Sorry, I got it wrong. So his name is Thomas Jacob Black, but his parents called him Jack.
So his name's Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas Black. Thomas. He was just referred as Jack. Growing up.
That's fair.
So
But
Jack's more of a
apparently,
nickname.
but he explained. I remember specifically in an interview, he explained that every boy in the family is like every firstborn boy in the family is supposed to be named Thomas.
In like his family.
Yeah, and his family.
So his dad will be a Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his great grandfather and yada yada.
That's like me because my name's Hawani, which means John. My dad's name's John. His dad's name is Hawani. Then my mum's dad's name is John.
Yeah.
So I'm John the Fifth.
John.
That's gangster. That's so cool.
Yeah.
John.
I am John the Fifth.
I am John the Fifth of the Cowan household.
Know your place.
Know your place.
I was inherited this beautiful household at the age of 5.
Well, shall we close the show?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so closing remarks.
So we can go watch The Nether.
Yeah, I'll just say thank you for those who made it this far, since this one's twice as long as our first installment. It's an hour. And thank you for tuning into the Rongotai radio broadcast. My name's Hawani, and I'll let the rest of the hosts and our guests say goodbye.
Hey, goodbye, guys. My name is Maro Kanoto. See you guys later.
My name is Ed, and I want to say thank you for having me here. It's my first time doing this sort of thing. It was very racist, but I can live with that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm Binning. See you guys later.
My name's Rada. 57 minutes into the podcast, and later, bow.
Yo.
Bye.
Alright, signing off.